Hi Dresser Cuties, Winnie here. Today we're going to draw Zoey in her casual outfit from the K-pop Demon Hunters. So let's get started. To draw cute Zoey, let's first start by drawing her eyes. So I'm going to start right here with a circle. And then I'm going to come across about this wide and draw another circle. So now that I have my two circles in, I'm going to make them draw so cute eyes with two small circles inside for highlights. And a curved line at the bottom. And shade in the top. And lines at the bottom. And same thing over here. There. So now that I have that, let's go ahead and come to the sides right here. I'm going to spruce them up with some lashes. I'm going to come right about here and just come out and come back in and thicken it up. So same thing here. And then let's go ahead and give her some brows. I'm going to come to the top about right here. And I'm just going to draw a soft arc and thicken it up. And same thing on the other side. There. And then of course, let's give her a sweet smile. So about right here in the center, we go up and cap it off with a curve. Okay, so now that I have that, I'm going to go ahead and start to frame her face. So I'm going to come to where her lashes are, and I'm just going to draw a slight angle line coming out. Then from there, we're going to start to curve it in. Just out and then curve in. And the reason it's out is because right here we need to go in for her forehead area. It's a little bit narrower, about right there. And then I'm going to go ahead and draw her bangs. So I'm just going to come across with a curve going all the way, but then I'm just going to break it up as I go into these strands. As I go across. And one more. There. So then now let's come back down and finish off her face. Sorry, I got carried away with the top. So then I'm going to find my center and say about right here. It's kind of where I want her chin. And I'm just going to bring this curve to hit my point. And same thing here. There. Okay, so now her face is in. Then from there, let's come back up and we're going to draw her bangs. So we're just going to go up nice and high. Just say about right here. And then to the center and then come right back down. There. I know it always looks so weird, right? When I first start drawing Zoey. But I promise you, it's all gonna come together. I'm just gonna bring in these curves for some detail. And then let's come back to the center, right about here. And I'm going to go up and then down. Same thing here. So just parts all in the center. And then let's come back into this area right about here, using this side of her face. And about here, we're going to pop this out with a strand. Curve it in. And I'm just going to go up. right about here, just go ahead and connect it. So same thing on this side. And connect, and then right about here where her eyes are, she's going to pop out part of her ear. And same thing on the other side. If you have a gap here, then you can put the rest of her ear, but if not, just the outside part. There. And then come back up here, and we're just going to finish this part. Go up and then come down and angle a little bit and bring it in. So same thing here. Angle a little bit and bring it in. And then of course we need to draw her buns. So right about here, I'm just going to kind of wobble and bring it in. So same thing on the other side. And tuck it in. There. Okay, so finally done with that. Then let's go ahead and draw her body. So I'm going to come back to my center and give her a little neck about here. And then I'm going to find the center and come right here with a point. So this is where we're going to start her hoodie. So I'm going to go up and right about here, just curve it in. Same thing on the other side and curve it in. So whatever space I have, I'll finish off the neck. And before I forget, I just want to draw this curve in here, right there, and then come back right about here, and we're going to wobble 1, 2, coming down, same thing here, 1, 2, and I'm just going to find my center again, come down to say about right here with a point. And I'm just going to connect this, and same thing here. Oops. And connect. There. Okay, so put a little line there if you like for some detail. And then let's see, oh yeah, a center line. That's what I was missing. And then we're going to come right about here and just come out a little bit for her shoulders and down. So then from there, kind of about in this area where her armpit would be, I'm just going to come right about here, skip a little bit of space, and start to draw her body. So right about there with these two lines, I'm going to bring this down. So it's a very big oversized hoodie. So let's keep going. And let's say about right here, I'll bring it in. There's the curve and bring it in. And then at the bottom right here, I'm just going to wobble a little bit across. And then she has this bottom part of the hoodie. And I'm just going to wobble across again. And then come in here lightly with some lines, just to give it some texture. Okay, so then from there, we're going to go right into the center area, about right here. Give myself a point, and I'm just going to start her shorts. Because her hoodie's pretty long, so you're just going to see the bottom part, and then right about here, come down, and then connect. Same thing here. So now that we have her shorts in, let's go ahead and draw her legs. So I'm going to come in a little bit and work on this side first, and I'm just going to go straight down and both sides and just make the ankle part a little bit thinner. And then right about here, I'm going to flare it out for her feet and her shoes. And connect. So let's go ahead and say about right here, I'm going to cut it off for her socks. And then right here, where her ankle is, add in a curve, and then for some details for her tennis shoes. And 2 lines, 2 curves for the laces. There. So same thing on this side. Oops. And her socks. So you can pop this out a little bit if you like. Okay, so now that we have that, let's go ahead and finish her shoulders and her arms. So I'm going to bring this down, and we're about right here. I'll just bring in a curve. Same thing over here. And then we're going to draw the sleeves. So I'm just going to come down, go in a little bit, and about right here, I'm just going to pop out a curve. So I'm using the side of the body, and we're going to pop this out because her sleeves are poofy, big hoodie, and about right there. Connect, because I want her hands to be about this area, and then the cuff, nice wide cuff, and of course her hands. So I'm just going to draw her thumb and her fingers. There. So same thing on the other side. So once again, same thing over here. There. Okay, so we have that in, and then let's see. Of course, we're missing our Derpy here. So one last thing. Right about here, I'm going to draw a soft curve right in the center. And this is the pocket for the hoodie. Just going to bring that in right about here. And then of course we need to draw Derpy. So I'm going to do my best to hurry up and do a very simple version of Derpy. So right about here, right in the center, I'm just going to draw this little ovalish dot. Then from there, I'm going to come right here and draw the eyes. It's like drawing this big leaf. So same thing on the other side. Then 2 curves right here, and then a circle for the eye, and then of course when you go up, so say about right here, then the ears to center, another ear, and then bring down a curve. Then we're going to come out. And connect the head, and then of course we need the mouth. So we're going to come out, round this part off, one big tooth, another big tooth, and some teeth. Oh, I'm trying my best with the Sharpie. It's so thick. Okay, so then in the center, we're going to put in 3 dots and then some lines. And the ear. There. Oh, I did it. Yay. Hopefully that looks like Derpy. This eye is a little smaller. Make it bigger. But hopefully that helps you. And of course, I need to add a heart. So I'll just tuck in one right here to make this my Draw So Cute Zoey from the K-Pop Demon Hunters in her casual outfit. I really hope you love this drawing that helped you draw her fun and easy. And if I did, please make sure to give me a like and subscribe so you won't miss any new Draw So Cute videos. See you later.